in Harry Potter.
Welcome to the
Harry's
fucking Brothers podcast.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Pull it up
Jesus
right
fucking
now.
Christ.
Nate,
Before we
pull
go
it
to the
up.
introduction. Jesus
What
fucking
am I
Christ.
pulling up?
The fucking Ron from Harry Potter. What the fuck is the actor's name?
Rupert Grint.
I told you.
Grant,
Pull
pull it up.
You stupid fucking idiot.
No,
I
don't
told
take
you.
his word for it. He's as stupid as you are.
What was that?
What the fuck
What
are you
was that?
talking about?
Look at that.
Bro, I've never seen an I in his name in my life. That's how dyslexic I am.
I'm sick of arguing with dyslexic people. Anyway, we're the fucking brothers. I'm Nathaniel Beauchesne. I'm not dyslexic.
I'm Alex Salou. I'm super dyslexic.
And I'm Nate Sikowski, so I can read sometimes.
And we hate the community that is dyslexic. Let's just make that very clear.
1/3 of our podcast is dyslexic.
I know.
So,
Sweet.
I know. We gotta hate what we are. It's the only fucking way. So, we released a new shirt today. You can check it out on the fucking Brothers website and fnbros.com for everything from shirts, coffee mugs, full episodes, updates, our Dr. Dabber affiliate, which we all love.
That's right. Love
And-
the doctor.
the Doctor is a great piece. It's very customizable. You can love it yourself.
It's the only
with our
doctor I'll
affiliate
visit.
link.
Sorry, we're stuttering. Nate has a gun to my head.
No, we're just like jumping into the ad reads, like saying it should be like one at once. But we can say that in a meeting.
Yeah, we could, or we could just blab it all right now and let the people see how dysfunctional we really
I'm
are.
just like getting it out quick because it gets people back to what really matters.
Check out fnbros.com. fnbros.com.
Woo!
Woo! All right, back to it.
God's favorite
Yeah,
podcasters,
and so,
just so you know.
as you guys are listening to this, it'll be a week later, but as we're recording this, it is September 11th. So for a quick second, I just want to take a moment to remember the fallen, remember those who lost their lives in the towers and the crashes. Remember those who gave their lives trying to rescue those said people from crashes and all their family members, and just that our hearts go out to them, and just a quick moment of silence for them if we could.
All right, I'll just count us back in at like 30. But
I'm going to interrupt it when I feel it's been long
hey,
enough.
shut up.
And thank you.
Okay. We miss you, Pete Davidson's dad.
And
Thank you for giving us such an envious son.
Jesus.
His will. They're all in a better place now. They've entered the kingdom of heaven. Can we get an applause? Yeah! All right. God's great.
Yeah.
He brought us together to spread the good word to you people.
I never disagreed with that statement.
Yeah, we are God's favorite podcast.
It's just the guy in the gray shirt across the table that doesn't believe in him.
Listen, we're coming off of we're coming off of like a real big high.
How do you
on
find
our last
how do you
episode.
find purpose in life without God?
I-
How do you live with
I'm not saying you have to be like that. I'm just saying, I don't know. You can't prove he's not real. I can't prove he is real.
yeah,
Why won't
so-
you let his love touch you?
Because I'm just
Sinner.
chilling.
Sinner.
What
Sinner.
do you mean?
See, the way he's acting right now is everything I hate about religion and why I don't jam it down people's throat. But at the end of the day, I think it makes people feel better on the inside.
It could.
So-
I'm not saying I'm.
No, I'm not picking on you. I just,
I know.
What's the cure to existential dread?
I know.
You tell somebody that when they die, somebody's gonna love them. Someone big and up in the sky.
that you have a big, safe place to go to.
Yeah, is that all the pains you're feeling right now are all gonna be gone one day? But it's just a coping mechanism for the inevitable.
Yeah, that just feels like
all-
gaslighting for what's
Yeah,
happening right
big,
now.
big facts. Religion is gaslighting. Jesus is the biggest gaslighter in the world.
You will be okay, my son.
See, but at the end of the day, if he is real and we do go to heaven and that actually is a real place, it's people like you that don't get in because of people like Nate. People like Nate do get in because at the end of the day, it's not their fault for not believing. they just couldn't see it, and our Lord and Savior's like, you know what, I forgive you, it's not your fault, but you.
Well, what happens when he gets into the trouble of my actions towards humanity were good, even though my words might have been cruel and I wasn't a believer? You can't send me to hell because I wasn't bad.
Well, the cool thing about,
Because I don't believe in God, but by that account, I don't believe in the devil either. So I don't.
right.
I bow to no one.
Right.
No horned goat. No fucking.
And wouldn't the
beer.
devil like you if you were bad? Like, isn't that what he's all about?
No, because if you're so bad that he can't corrupt you, what's the point? He wants to corrupt you. He wants to control you. He wants to show God that his way is better than God's way. That was his whole reason for leaving the kingdom in heaven in the first place.
Then why am I suffering in his domain? If he's trying to get me to come over, like, is that just his? He's a sadistic. Yeah, that makes sense.
He'll always present himself to you, but it's your job.
Or like, you've done a great job at being really bad. Here's an excellent spot in hell for you.
But I don't know, partying with
So
Satan.
I don't get that. So if he likes bad and we do bad, why is hell a punishment?
South Park's version of hell is probably the most accurate.
Yep.
Yeah. Party. Saddam Hussein. Hitler.
Saddam. And like when I think about the devil now, that's what comes to mind.
Oh, yeah, of course. When they caught Saddam, there's a rumor that U.S. forces made him watch the South Park movie on repeat because of his gay love affair with Satan.
I love that so much, and you can only hope that's not just a rumor.
I hope it's true.
I hope Osama is still alive somewhere.
Bro, he's in the bottom of the Mariana Trench
But
with
like,
Megatron.
He's in Cuba smoking a cigar with Pac.
yeah, in Cuba.
Not this again.
Let's not deny it. It's right there.
But what if he is like underwater in a base, and they're just like, I don't know, fucking torturing him with Nickelback?
I don't know.
I'm like, this is our America.
They couldn't figure out how to set up a proper base in a cave. What makes you think they're gonna figure it out underwater?
Because they're presenting
You
it
have-
like they can fuck it up.
Oh yeah,
You have
they know water over there.
You have a better chance of finding fucking Atlantis than finding Osama's body, all right? And speaking of Atlantis, how's everyone's time in New Atlantis?
It's a very great transition. I'm not spending a lot of time there. I'm in Aquila City a lot.
I'm exploring the shit out of New Atlantis. I feel like there are secrets there.
There must be.
It's the capital
Have you
of
been?
the human solar system.
Have you been to the well yet?
No, I haven't done a lot of exploring.
A lot of stuff to do in the well because the well's below New Atlantis.
It took me a lot longer to build my character than I care to admit. So,
Whatever. I'll play the stupid fucking game. It's probably fucking stupid anyway.
listen,
Spend 6 hours on character creator.
listen. I normally don't like games with this much to do because it just becomes stressful, and I don't like a game with a million side quests. I like a good slow main story. That's why Hogwarts Legacy was a fun game for me. It took literally a weekend to beat the main story mode. The fact that you told me today that it takes 17 play hours to get from one side of the map to the other is something that would turn me off from a game like that in general.
Yeah.
But I'm also a sucker for creating my own world, and I've never played a game that gives me this much freedom.
Yep.
So
You decide what kind of guy you want to be up there in the stars.
Oh,
the
yeah.
settled system.
You can be literally anything you want. Well, not anything, but
and like I've been on a Clone Wars kick recently, so this game is correlating quite nicely with that recent
oh yeah.
rebirth of my childhood.
Now you can build any spaceship you want. That's the coolest part.
Yeah, that's the other thing that has me really interested because I have no money right now and I have no real idea of knowing where to go to even start looking to buy a new ship, but I want a new ship already.
Yeah, I mean, the more you play, you're just going to get credits from every mission, and then eventually you'll be overstocked enough where you can build anything you want.
Facts. World is yours. I'm the Mantis now. I get it now. That mission is brutal. Getting the Mantis suit, the
Yeah.
amount of fucking shit you got to go through to get that,
Yeah,
insane.
They send some tough enemies with that mission. I don't know if we've addressed it, but we're talking about Starfield. And,
Oh yeah, my bad.
it's come out. It's been out like 4 days now because it's the 11th, and a lot of mixed reviews. But personally, I find it enjoyable. But I'm also a fan of Bethesda, and that's what I find people are annoyed about is they wish Bethesda went further than before. But I don't know.
Dude, when you spend 25 years making a fucking video game, things are bound to happen that are beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, or if you make a video game that big, it's almost hard to like add all the new shit to it.
Exactly. And honestly, people are just looking for a reason to be fucking upset.
Yeah.
Because like it's literally like I'm not playing a game like that, so I can see really detailed facial expressions.
Yeah, dude.
It's a Bethesda game. Why do I care?
Yeah.
Are people actually angry about shit
Yeah,
like that?
absolutely. Yo, like I think about Skyrim, right? Glitched as all fuck. One of the buggiest games of all time. Terrible facial scanning recognition. The faces look terrible when they're talking to you. Who hates Skyrim?
Nobody, but that's people's
mean-
argument is like from Skyrim being released to now, why aren't we getting better?
Because who
facial-
cares? It's
But-
Bethesda. We're not playing for facial recognition.
Exactly. And we already have gotten better facial recognition. Like the faces are good enough. Like, I don't know. Yeah, people are just like a little bit too picky on what they
Bro,
are expecting.
you can go to over 1,000 different planets.
Yeah.
Why the fuck
See,
do I care if I can pierce my nose and my ears?
People just want something to hate. And it's more so like when you're talking to other characters and like how their face moves based on what's going on, like what emotion they're feeling. People are saying like, they're bleak. They're not like moving the way they should for the emotion they're presenting.
Yeah,
But again, it's just people trying to be mad against something.
It's still great voice acting. They still deliver
I
their
agree.
lines pretty well.
And if you compare it shot by shot to Skyrim, it's 15,000 times better. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it is a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, it's a very polished
Like,
Bethesda.
Like I remember watching you guys play Skyrim. The graphics are a million times better.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
I mean, granted, it's been how long between the
14 years.
and
you know.
our TVs alone have
That's true.
advanced tremendously. But like, there's just so
And
So much to do.
with a game like that, obviously you're going to have bugs, you're going to have crashes. I have only had to restart the app once. Back in the golden age of Skyrim, you'd be resetting it, like closing the app and opening again like
Oh, yeah.
20 times a playthrough.
Not to mention your console was old as shit
Crashing.
at that point.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It would overheat.
But
you would just pray to God you didn't get the red ring of death trying to load into Skyrim.
facts.
I remember times I'd be putting my Xbox in the freezer.
Same trying to cool it down
trying to
because
cool
it
it
kept
down faster.
overheating.
Jesus.
I put my PS4 in the freezer, and then all of a sudden,
People be like, why do my consoles keep breaking? They're like opening their freezer full of consoles. They're like, why isn't it working?
but dude, these Bethesda games would break Xbox 360s. Like I remember Fallout 3 came out, and me and my brother in the living room, and all of a sudden Red Ring of Death one day because we're just fucking
Playing a
pounding
game.
for 16 hours a day.
And well, that was one of the biggest arguments for why Starfield couldn't be released because they didn't have the hardware for it.
Well, they didn't want to put it at 60 FPS
Yeah.
because
Which
of
is
that.
fair, And like you need a console that's powerful like the Series X in order to run Starfield. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, this is
I
for the next.
I
gen.
brought up Starfield with Moneybags today because he had no idea what it was. He's like, "What's that?" And I told him all about it from what I knew, and he was like, "Oh, that's sick! I'm gonna get it on PS tonight when I get home."
Who's gonna tell them?
I told him,
It's sad.
"I know."
One of the first mods they made for Starfield was the PS buttons overlay instead of the Xbox one, so PS players could feel like they were playing it.
That's honestly sick.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So like how like it says like press A.
Yeah.
So they did a mod where it says press X, and it's on PC. So like
Oh, I see. I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, because I told him about it. I was like, just play it on your PC. He's like, I just bought a PS5. I was like, the PC's been crashing. And I was like, no.
Jeez.
No, I'm not saying he made a bad choice because the PS5 is one of the best.
Yeah,
is the best
absolutely.
console I've ever fucking used. hands
Absolutely.
down. I'm just on the box right now because Starfield.
Game Pass sold me on the box. I wanted a PS5. I'm planning on getting one when they drop in price and are more available. But, like, I'm more than happy with the new Xbox.
Yeah.
It's the only system I've had. I don't have both, like you two fucking assholes. But
It's good to be on top.
do you guys notice like, I know the controllers are different. I know that minor things are going to be different, but is there like a huge difference between the new Xbox and the PS5?
The only difference is, well, on the Xbox, you can have multiple games running,
Yep.
and your progress point will be saved
Yeah.
among like 3 games. On PS, you can't do that. That's only 1 game. But I will say, like, that's where Xbox wins, and the only place where Sony wins is their exclusives
Mm-hmm.
and their controller.
Yeah, then that's fair because PlayStation exclusives have always been fucking epic, but in the same breath, so have Xbox exclusives.
Well, I was gonna say that to Nate's point is that, like, literally the Xbox is a stronger console, and I'm like very impressed with the idea that I can open up a game from 2011 and it'll be right where I left it after leaving a game like Starfield.
Yeah.
And of course, the controller jacks you off, so that's cool. It's the haptic feedback, baby.
No, yeah.
What, you never rub one out on the touchpad? Don't kid yourself.
No, you're right.
We all have.
You guys are disgusting.
It's a gamer thing.
Degenerates.
Rumblesticks.
Degenerates.
I do have one complaint about the DualSense is that at least the standard is white and like gamers are snackers.
Oh,
There's no
Oh,
doubt about
yeah.
that. You know where I'm going with this. It's disgusting. You don't want to be a part of that community.
How
That's how
about
they get
this?
you, though.
Wash your fucking hands.
I'm not saying I've encountered a personal problem with it.
Oh no, I'm
But
not
the-
talking about you specifically. I'm just talking about gross, grimy gamers that don't leave their fucking rooms.
But it's a well-known fact that gamers don't wash their hands.
Take a shower, you smelly fuck.
And touch some grass.
No, literally pick
Touch
up
a girl.
Yeah, pick up some weights, talk to a girl, and take a fucking shower. We love video
Actually,
games too, but there's more to this.
I want to retract what I just said. Don't touch a girl. Talk to a girl, and then ask for her permission. Don't be a fucking pervert.
Yeah, or else they'll be playing video games for the rest of their life.
Well, no, they'll be in jail. There aren't video games in jail.
There's the old one. Probably not.
Bro, I saw a crazy fucking TikTok today while I was scrolling for our business, and a guy who's just like who does jujitsu or whatever, or wrestles or whatever. He has mad cauliflower ear. It walks up to this school. The school is a nicer school. It's got an on-duty officer, like at all times. Walks right up to the officer and goes, "Hey, I want to talk to you about the 14-year-old girl you've been texting. She's my fucking niece, buddy. You want to wrestle with a 14-year-old girl?" He's like, "You want to wrestle with me? You see my fucking ears? If you ever fucking come near or talk to another child in this school district again, I'll fucking kill you."
Jesus Christ. I've been watching a lot of Skeeter Gene
Yeah.
because him and Jadeon just caught EDP. Like,
I don't know what that is or who that is.
Are they like predator catchers? Is that their gig? That's sick.
Well, Skeeter Gene is, Jadeon is, he's just like a overall YouTuber, just like a overall content creator. But Skeeter Gene and him, well, if you don't know EDP, he's just like this guy who was once a famous guy on YouTube, had like 1 million subscribers after the Phillies Super Bowl because he was a Phillies fan and whatever. And people caught him trying to meet up with a 14-year-old girl. Like, these two guys set up a decoy, and they meet up, and basically he's there with a cupcake. That's the whole joke, because like she liked cupcakes and they brought him there. But
Gotcha.
so Gideon pulls up in the new one,
Yep.
the recent one, and he's dressed up as a cupcake.
Perfect.
And I just can't wait for the release. It's been very hyped up on the internet.
Yeah.
And
We're in a small percentage of the population of content creators that doesn't use their outlet to child endangerment, harass little kids on the internet. It's got to fucking stop.
Well, yeah.
But
Jesus fuck.
a fact that I heard recently is like 20% of children experience a predator in their DMs.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised it's not higher.
Yeah, I feel like that number could definitely be higher because they have that access now. Because even like you're on Instagram, right? You're a fucking middle school girl. You post a picture, like because you're in the algorithm. Even if your account's private, you can get message requests. You know, so I'm sure it's a lot of fucking that shit.
And it's usually a lot of dads going like, "Oh, so pretty."
Yeah, like
What?
I don't know. I've seen some. I'm just referring to this
Foreign
one.
dads are wild, all right?
I would so fuck you, LOL, that type of deal.
Something like that.
It's always something like that. Do you remember that kid?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
there was a kid who I like actually
So
posted.
do you remember
Yes.
the hot yeah right kid?
I remember the.
So
LOL, I totally fucked
no,
up.
so,
yep.
so like
Yeah, right.
it'd be like this picture of like a girl with like super inflated tits, and it's usually like a fucking like MMA ring girl or like a Hooters girl or something. And I don't remember like what the post was, but it was like I think an achievement that the girl had done like in the corporation.
Just graduating college.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was.
Succeeding in life.
Bottom line though, bright smile, huge knockers. So this fucking guy comments, he's like, "Oh, so fuck you, LOL." and you like go through his profile and you see that like all his interactions are like similar posts. And he's like, "What if I had a piece of that? Wow."
Wow.
Just like really like plain direct.
That's like that wolf, like that animated wolf who's just like slapping the table.
Yeah.
Going,
Yep.
"Whoa, whoa." It's like him personified.
Straight up.
Sometimes I am that wolf.
Are
That
you
wolf lives inside all of us.
All
It's
of us.
okay.
I've never let that wolf out though. That I would so fuck you, LOL. Like right under some random Instagram girl's post.
Yeah, that's something little boys gotta learn how to control when they're growing up.
Like
I mean, it's not their fault.
No.
No one came up with a plan to curb male horniness alongside the internet.
No, we're just curbing it now.
Yeah, no
if
shit.
anything, they exploited it, and they exploited it hard because porn was one of the first like launched things on the internet.
Of course it was.
Oh, you can talk to people online. Well, you know what else you can do online? Send pictures of your junk, your hoo-has and your hee-hoos.
You think Omegle's still a thing?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Do places like that ever die?
What's stopping us from going on right now and
everything.
finding a friend?
The fact that I don't want to look at dicks.
Yo, no, yeah. That's
Well-
the worst is like you like get to a guy who's got his cock out and he's got a fucking screwdriver in his mouth, and you're like, oh, sorry, I'll leave you to it.
Do you guys remember the Pain Olympics?
Yeah. Jesus. Maybe
The
not
internet
Pain
was
Olympics.
wild back then.
Yeah, you would know these videos.
Yeah,
too, just
I
by a
would.
person like bringing up the name like Goatsy, the glass ass. Fucking. What else did they
Two girls,
have?
one cup, baby.
Of
I was
course,
about
the
to bring
goat.
that one up because have you seen that guy on Instagram that does Jordan Peterson impressions?
What?
So he'll like take an article about something and
Yeah.
he'll like talk about it in that voice. So the two girls, one cup thing came up, and he was like, well, in this society that we live in, and these two women, they only have one cup.
Oh no.
So what it comes down to by nature is
Oh no.
they're wired that way.
I just think that.
I do have a lot of respect for him, but I think he's really funny to make fun of.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's just got a funny squeaky voice.
all the guys on the Daily Wire, like my game plan, right, is to have Ben Shapiro review one of my videos, and he's like,
No.
hypothetically, he's talking his fucking shit, and then I want to release a video of me reviewing Ben Shapiro's review video, and I want to have like the black bushy eyebrows, and I want to wear the yarmulke.
We would get invited to the Daily Wire, and then he'd see you and be like, "Oh, you're with them."
I feel like if I shot Matt Walsh with a super soaker, he'd disintegrate.
Oh no! Come on, I'm just melting away.
I may not know what a woman is, but I know what a man looks like. That's right. And that's not one. I could push him around. So I challenge Matt Walsh to an MMA fight on live air.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand what problem you have with Matt Walsh.
We're
I
going to
don't
put
get
this
it.
out there.
I'm very glad about that. I am willing to. Because you know how celebrity boxing and celebrity
Yes.
fighting is a big thing?
Yeah, of course.
So you take two of the most talked about people in the world right now and you throw them in a fucking cage.
You and Matt Walsh.
I said what I said.
All right.
All right, it's out there.
It's out there.
That's doing numbers for
December
us.
13th. Get ready.
The MSG, December 13th. Be there.
You can get tickets at fucking bros.com.
Yep. fmbros.com. Check it out. Find tickets.
In case it's not at MGM, we'll try to get it on the Patreon.
We'll get it at AMGM.
I'm just saying because while he's jerking off to mammograms, I'm going to be training day in and day out.
Bro, have you ever seen him without that flannel?
No.
Okay, so you have no idea what those muscles look like underneath there.
I saw it in his eyes
So what?
that he would get fucked up in an MMA
But
fight.
have you ever noticed how hairy his wrists are?
I'm not concerned.
He's a family man.
He is a family man, and he's got dad strength.
Like a traditional family man.
No, he
Who
absolutely
just likes to go fishing once in a while with his son.
He does have dad strength, which is like a strength that kicks in automatically when you become a dad, whether or not you like exercise or not. But at the end of the day, I could still beat him. He looks like he has very tight hip flexors, which I'm going to play to my advantage when I kick him.
He also looks like he could spend between 2 to 18 hours chopping wood every day.
And I bet he does. And I bet he thinks to himself, what's a woman? Split.
The axe just hits him right in the bag. That's a woman.
Or like his daughter comes out and he's like, oh, that's a woman. Sick fuck. Sorry, dude. You know, it's the 9/11 special.
No,
you know,
no,
you know
I
what
get it.
gets into me on 9/11?
Yeah, no, it
It is the
happens.
22-year anniversary of the TSA.
Ugh. That's right.
Happy birthday, TSA.
God damn it.
Yeah, nobody liked that. Sorry.
I miss smoking on planes. Well, that was
That-
banned
yeah,
way-
that- yeah, they-
that wasn't 9/11.
They got rid of that a long time ago.
Our favorite recently. I'm smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you.
I'm on those. I'm on those Nashville nibblers. Those Georgetown Geronimos.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to steal all this man's bits. I found
Dude,
them on YouTube.
This guy is the funniest. I'm on 12 Jason Bournes.
What? Who is this asshole?
What the fuck is his name?
He's
Pull him up.
So Kiddo showed us this guy.
Of course.
And he is off the fucking chain.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog.
Oh, I know this guy.
I'm biting the fart bubbles in the
He's
bath.
all over
We smoking
iFunny.
Symbiote.
I think that's where he found him.
Smoking that Whoopi Goldberg South Egyptian Fur Burger Deluxe Mega Million Scratcher Skunk Bubba Kush. We smoking Dung Beetle. I'm on 12 Vicodins smoking on Scooby-Doo Dick. We smoking Sequoia Banshee Boogers. We snorting that good Buffalo Soldier Tamarind Jordanian Jibbies. They must have amnesia.
T-shirts. They're
They
all
forgot
T-shirts.
that I'm him. That Burberry backwoods pack hitting that pussy smell like a Hellcat V8. We smoking
It
shit in a
sounds
glass
and
pipe,
looks like
blowing the
Kiddo is
Lord's
filming
bubble.
this.
I'm sick in the head. I'm on them Broward County Tic Tac. I'm on them Georgetown Geronimos. I'm on them Nashville Nibblers. I left my Margellas in the Benz truck. I'll have to stun on them next time. I don't give a fuck if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag anyway. I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak. We smoking filtered crack, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you. Call that pussy the Matrix, because I'm in this bitch and I can't get out. Last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was the price tag on them. Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. I need more Sequoia Banshee boogers. Don't be shy, girl. I love me some pastrami mud flaps. I'm moving like French Montana. Huh? Welcome to the cream kingdom, bitch. Open up. Black China, I drink her piss out of another man's balls. I shoot her a crackhead. He looked like Woody Harrelson. You ain't seen 10 bands in your life, shit. Reach for my neck. You'll get turned into an example. You gotta stop playing with me, man. I threw diamonds at the strip clubs under the Great Pyramids. I pushed the camel through the eye of a needle. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Tied the ops to the back of a Trackhawk and dragged him around the block for 24 hours. Motherfucker looked like a Resident Evil 5 campaign extra after we was done with him. Ops wanted some initiative. Blew up their entire quadrant. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. She dropped that ass on me from an egregious angle. They thought I was Stephen Wallace. Top shelf Zaza disrupted my circadian rhythm. I have seen the Magna Carta. I have seen the Eye of Horror. I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before y'all even became a Type 1 civilization. This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit. Step the wrong way and you will perish. That pussy feel like Biscoff butter. You think I care about this shit? Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit. If I had $1 for every time they said I gave a shit, I'd be broke, because I don't give a shit. My bitch looked like David Hasselhoff. I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. Shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'll kill you, you stupid piece of shit.
Shout out to Dracula Flo, because he might be the funniest man on the internet right now.
Holy fuck. I hope you people enjoyed that 4 minutes.
We straight gassing.
Oh, fuck. There's more. There's way more.
What I want to know is how much the guy behind the camera had to pay his dementia-ridden uncle to do this.
That's what yeah.
He's like, yo, just write down what your uncle says. He's kind of funny.
No, because you could see in the
Yeah, he's,
sunglasses
like,
he was
reading,
reading
yep.
off a phone, but like the guy laughing in the background was like, it'd be a lot funnier if I got my crazy old racist uncle to read these.
Paint him up like Dracula.
Yes.
That's literally Dracula.
He literally did this once at a party with one of those lines, and then his nephew was like, I have to write 100 of these and make him do them all at once.
Whoever is behind this deserves everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one of the greatest pieces of entertainment I've ever consumed.
The way it's filmed, too, it makes you feel like you're there, like observing him.
The way it's filmed, it makes you feel like he's trying to film himself.
And it did sound like Kiddo in the background a
It
couple
did.
times. So you think it was wild having him on? He got more wild as the night progressed.
I saw the Snapchats.
You know how you got a river out there?
Oh,
Obviously.
yeah.
There's a Nerf gun floating in it now.
Of course there is.
Because why wouldn't there be? After shooting you multiple times,
Yeah, right.
you toss the weapon into
Of course.
the wherever, obviously.
Well,
Have to
that's
get
what a
rid of
good
the
killer
evidence.
does. Got to get rid of the evidence.
No God yet. So I showed him the videos because it was the first time he had seen them. I don't know if you've seen all the videos, but at one point he's like asking for his sleeve of nibs, and he's like, "Hand it over, hand it over,"
And he's just slumped over.
just falling down. Oh my fuck! So as soon as we walked out your fucking door, we start walking, and he falls down the fucking staircase, and he gets back up, and he's like, "I run this shit."
That's our kiddo.
That's our kiddo. We couldn't be prouder.
Oh, man.
And I worked out a deal with him. So this is for everybody. Our Nuke the World t-shirts have just dropped. They are fucking awesome. Go check them out. And every time you buy a Nuke the World t-shirt, we're going to make sure a veteran gets drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That is
so
our promise.
our profits from that shirt are going to go to making sure veterans get the booze they need.
Hell yeah.
So we're doing our part.
Well, I mean, I wish we would give it to an actual foundation that is like, focused on helping them. But
You
whatever,
can't trust those
whatever.
foundations, so you're just better off giving it to your unhinged friend.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll work out something, but the money is going to go to veterans, we think. So if you
No, we know. Whether or not that veteran's behavior is destructive or not goes against the whole campaign in the first place.
We should just put it in a GoFundMe. But,
To get him help?
yeah.
What?
We should get our veteran help.
Hey, that's implying he's broken.
We know 2 veterans on a personal level. One is doing great, one not so much.
but one looks like they're doing
Yeah,
great
one
on
looks
paper.
like they're doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's
I
in the
do
middle of a
worry.
divorce, so.
I do worry.
That's just an army thing, though.
Yeah, I know. I was there too. It is just an army thing. But at the end of the day, he can only rock the it's not phasing me thing for so long. Kiddo, I know you're listening. I love you. I just want you to be okay. I'm not talking shit. I just think you're not making the best choices all the time.
You were popular in high school.
I didn't mean that you didn't fit in, kiddo. I just want you to live long enough to fit in for forever.
But he does. That's I don't know. You got a cat meowing.
What's he meowing at? What'd you say to him?
All I know is he really likes cheese.
Cats love cheese, dude. I'm telling you.
It's crazy. They don't like when you throw it on their face, but they'll eat it.
They're even making cat treats now. And you know what the base is?
Cheese.
Mm-hmm. You'd make a good cat. Playing with strings, eating cheese.
Oh man. Well, they,
You do play with strings.
how do I?
Nate's a cat. You play guitar, asshole.
I knew it.
Oh, well, this is news to me.
You're pretty hairy too.
Not as hairy as you.
Is
would
that a
think.
tail?
No,
You have a tail now.
that's just my dick.
Oh, what?
He purrs
I got a front tail.
when he eats cheese.
You ever met a dog that purrs? I'll get a video of it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
actually, they're called cats.
No. My coworker brings his dog to work every day. He's the only person that can get the dog to do it, but he can make him sit, and then he'll tell him to purr, and the dog will start purring. It's crazy.
I'm uncomfortable.
It's not even like it's a low growl. Yeah, exactly. But it's still, he tells him to purr, and he purrs.
That's pretty cool. I like those connections.
He's a real smart dog. He's a good boy.
Yeah, like the smart dogs and the cool owner. That they just have those connections. Like, I want a connection like that. I want a connection where, like, those dogs that'll bring you a beer.
She's not coming back.
No dog can pick her up. But
Amen to that.
woo, got my shot. Anyway, that's getting edited out.
Coward.
No, let it
Let it
rip.
ride.
She was never a fan anyway.
Anyway.
Fuck her.
Yeah, whatever. I just want water. I just want my dogs to bring me water. That's
You
it.
want-
Bottom line.
You want your dog's name to be Water?
No, I just want them to bring me a water.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know,
I mean,
cool,
you could
cool,
name
cool.
him water and be like,
That's where I was trying to
water.
go with that.
Go get water.
Yeah, it's like, and then he just walks back with
No.
water. Would be cool.
It's not
You're the
always
type
that
of asshole
simple.
that would name a dog like a person's name, like Max.
Jackson.
No, I was gonna get this one dog and name him Buster. But
You are such a fucking ass.
what do you mean?
Name him fucking Spike or Sid while you're at it.
Okay, Bowser.
Listen, I was fucking 4 when I named that dog.
Okay.
So, hang on. Buster.
And Bowser is a common dog name. Did you not
So
read
is
the gr-
Buster.
Yeah, you're right.
Why are you tearing him down? He's so
You're
excited
right.
about
You're
that.
right. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me.
I'm just confused right now. Like, I don't know. What should I name it? Like, what's a respectable grown
Arlo.
man? Arlo.
Atlas.
Atlas.
Killer. Hank.
Hank.
Are you always gonna yell it?
Yeah.
Like with that much like strict tone?
When did you move to Texas?
I've just been practicing. I can't wait.
Same.
No, I've been. Yeah, I can do a good. You know that guy from ZZ Top.
I know the one. I know the fucking one.
Great song.
Hey, you've seen Roadhouse, right?
Yeah.
You know what would probably help you play guitar better?
What?
If you let me take your eyes.
And just put me in a chicken wire cage
Yeah.
and have people throw
Yeah.
beer bottles at me.
Uh-huh.
You seen the Blues Brothers in that scene? And they just throw the bottles nonstop. Like even when they're cheering, it's just like.
You can say what you want about that movie, but it's still a classic and still going to be one of my favorite movies.
Roadhouse or Blues Brothers.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, yeah, no, that is
Fair.
a great movie. It's like one of the classic like action movies.
And they're remaking it.
And it's
good it
so
got a
bad.
remake.
It's like, to its credit, it's a great movie and all. It's nostalgic and all that, but it's a horrible fucking movie as far as like movie plots go and like writing and act. Like,
But when you're talking about a cheesy bad movie, you're referring to that movie.
Yeah, it's Roadhouse. It's literally my great grandmother's favorite movie of all time.
No, naturally.
Like Patrick Swayze's in it. Like, come the fuck on. You're not gonna beat Patrick Swayze as an action hero because
How much money do you think he needed when he did Donnie Darko?
probably not that much. I mean, he was on his way out.
And do you think doing Donnie Darko with Patrick Swayze is the reason Jake Gyllenhaal is remaking Roadhouse?
It must. I mean, they must have developed some sort of relationship.
It has to be, right?
It could be.
It's out
What's
there.
their relationship like? I wonder. Like,
I mean,
were they close?
Patrick Swayze died in what? Like the early 2000s?
I think it was like 04.
And he died of fucking lung cancer, right?
Yeah, some sort of.
Or skin cancer or something. Like the only guy more ripped than Patrick Swayze that could smoke that many cigarettes is Bruce Lee.
09 he died.
09? Jesus.
Damn. That's later than I thought.
Yeah, it is.
Pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
It's the
Damn.
worst one.
Why?
That's the one that kills the most people.
That's what, stomach cancer?
The
Where's
pancreas.
Yeah, where is your pancreas though?
I know it's not in your head, and it's somewhere between here and
there.
here.
Sweet deal.
I would assume down here.
Sometimes I forget you don't know everything. You like my
No,
whole life,
no.
you've just given off the aura that you know everything, and I just kind of think that you know everything sometimes.
I live by the Stoic philosophy is the only thing I actually know is nothing, because everything is
Okay,
two-sided.
whatever,
and-
man. I'm sorry I tried to
Yeah.
give you a compliment.
No. No, thank you though, but
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm too smart to enjoy your compliments. Dick.
There we go. There's the little entitled asshole I
Can we
remember.
get the applause?
Well, I was thinking of giving you like a doctor sound. Or I don't know.
a golf clap.
What is a doctor sound?
I don't know,
anyway?
like-
What is doctor
I was
sound,
trying to
Nate?
think of like what a
Because-
like
a
a page
stethoscope?
flipping and like a doo-doo.
Heart monitors,
Yeah.
an EKG,
Yeah, and just like just like
flatlining.
a clearing of the throat, just like and then just like a page
Clear.
flip. Well, that's a EMT.
No, I
That's an
mean,
EMT.
I mean, everybody, anybody with a medical license can go clear.
Clear. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a medical license. You can't say that.
No. Fuck. We're gonna get canceled. We're not saving anyone's life right now. There's no one on the table. I don't even have
Clear.
the gear.
We're losing him. We're losing him.
Sorry.
Oxygen levels are dropping. We got to get him up there now.
Trying to make sure the show goes right.
Stat.
Steering
I
it.
like stats.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Scalpel.
Stat.
Stat.
Brain damage by Eminem. Scalpel. Here. Sponge. Here.
He's got brain damage.
He's convulsing. We're losing him.
We're losing him.
Oh,
That's a great song. I used to remember all the words to it, but now I'm blanking.
No, I like the part where like the bullies threaten to beat him up after class, and he's like trying to talk to the teacher. He's like, "Don't you want to keep me for detention?" She's like, "No, those bullies want to beat your ass, and I'm gonna let them."
And I'm gonna let him.
What album was that?
I want to say
Marshall Mathers.
either that or Slim Shady LP or the MMLP. One of the two. It's one of those two for sure.
Yeah, because it's not Curtain Call.
Yeah. Drugged Eminem is my favorite Eminem.
Is the only Eminem to listen to.
No, that's not true. Because Recovery's a 10 out of 10.
Recovery is a horrible fucking album. I'm sorry you discovered Eminem on Recovery, but it's
I didn't discover Eminem on
okay.
Recovery.
Well, the timeline
Was
checks
Recovery
out.
the one where he was like made out of all the pills?
Nope.
Because I like that.
That's Relapse.
Relapse was
Recovery came after Relapse, and Recovery features hits like Not Afraid and
It's when he doesn't have blonde hair anymore and got
Black
off
Hair.
drugs.
Black Hair M, No Love M.
yeah, it turned into a
Love the way you lie.
Yeah, Love the Way You
Fucking
Lie. M.
faggot.
You're so wrong for that.
No, I like that. I love 3 a.m.
No, I agree, but you
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. And right now, there's just a knife in my windpipe. Fucking loser. Cinderella man.
You can't You can't sit here and tell me that hearing Cinderella Man wouldn't hype you the fuck up
Cinderella
and wouldn't
Man.
like let you run a fucking mile or plow somebody down in football. Like bullshit.
Cinderella Man does make me feel 10 times bigger than I.
You
actually am, but
can't hear no love.
I'll admit this much. The first time I heard Cinderella Man, I thought it was the greatest song ever written.
Because you
But
need to
now-
you need to trust that instinct because that initial feeling you had was the truth.
Cinderella Man, Cinderella Man.
So guess who? Hey,
So guess who? I wish I could do that.
can't.
no, let's not forget
Fucking guys.
that Recovery's got hidden gems on it too, like Talking to Myself
No.
with Kobe Honeycutt. Who? And then we have Almost Famous, another banger. But it's just like I guess there's two people in the world: people that can't appreciate art and everyone else.
my god. Here we go.
I'm not saying it's his best album, but it's still a 10 out of 10.
I don't know. If it was a 10 out of 10, then I think I'd be talking. Not to say like, I didn't mean to
forgot.
come off that way.
That was
No,
my
like,
mistake,
Yeah, I know
sir.
music.
My mistake, sire.
Yeah. Like, if it ain't my opinion, no. I don't know. I when I did listen to it, I didn't think of it as 10 and 10, but it did have some good songs.
Go back and you'll change your mind. If not, because you like it, because you simply don't want to agree with him.
What?
What do you think is the top album?
The Eminem Show.
Okay. Pull up his
Yeah, I'm trying to
discography,
remember,
please.
like, which one that is.
What's your favorite diss track?
Probably, what the fuck is it? Jimmy Crack Corn, isn't that a diss?
I think it is. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was against Ja Rule.
It is. They're all against Ja Rule.
Or Source Magazine. Or Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that's right. Or Nick Cannon. Okay, what do we got?
So there was fucking
Are they not in order?
no, they're not.
Why?
I don't know. So you start with Infinite, which is his first album. Not a lot of people know it. And then you go to the Slim Shady LP. And then
Yeah.
you go to the Marshall Mathers LP. Then the Eminem Show. Then Encore, Relapse, Recovery, LP2, Revival, Kamikaze. But we can stop after LP2
Yeah.
because that's all irrelevant.
I mean, there's one good song on Kamikaze.
don't kid yourself.
Listen.
Don't kid yourself.
Lucky You is a good
Lucky
song.
You is a good song. And I like Joyner for that.
Yeah.
But everything else.
Little Engine wasn't bad.
Little Engine is a good song. I like that song because not for the fact that it's an Eminem song, not because Joyner it's because like I like that song because Joyner got to work with one of his heroes.
Yeah, and I respect that, and I really hope Joyner Lucas from Worcester, Massachusetts blows the fuck up because the dude's stellar.
I mean,
Hometown hero.
I think he's already blown up.
Yeah,
a little.
yeah.
He's worked with
Joyner.
Eminem.
Yeah, he's big, man. He's big now.
Joyner, we're rooting for you.
We are. We
Yeah,
are
the
rooting
fuck?
For it. We are. Hey, I'm serious. We are rooting
He
for
just dropped a new single called 17 that was like a Mac Miller tribute that was actually pretty good.
him. And he also just opened a froyo shop in.
That was in the Mac Miller video.
I love it. Shout out to Froyo. Shout out to Joyner Lucas.
Wait, there's a new Froyo in Worcester?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
It's
don't know.
owned by
I don't know.
Joyner.
I think it's in oh god, town right near Worcester. What the fuck is it?
Framingham, Franklin,
B Dubs.
Shrewsbury?
Yeah, that's the one.
Shrewsbury.
No Froyo shop that he just opened up.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool.
Yeah, because even he knows it would be bad business to open up a fucking store in Worcester.
God,
Yeah.
Tell
I mean,
that
there
to
used to
Lily.
be
Well,
there used to be
she's
a,
built different.
there used to be a good Froyo shop in Worcester, but I think the pandemic closed it down, so that's probably why.
Do you guys like boba? Like boba
I've
tea?
Never tried boba.
I think you would like it.
What is it exactly? I've been wondering this for years, and nobody can give me a straight answer.
Okay, so I can't give you a straight answer either because I'm not 100% what they're actually made of. Haley might be able to explain it better. But it's tea, and then they have these, they look like Orbeez.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And the Orbeez are fruit flavored, and they like pop in your mouth. So like you get a strawberry tea with pineapple fucking boba,
It's
and it would be a strawberry pineapple tea,
fermented flavored fruit bubbles
basically.
in brewed tea.
But the fermentation process doesn't get you fucked up.
No, I mean, because there's a lot of drinks that are fermented that aren't alcohol.
Right,
Tea
yeah,
is fermented
right.
in
Well,
itself.
For the average person that doesn't know what fermentation does, I just wanted to let them know they're not going to get drunk off of it if they don't want to or are trying to.
You fermentate salsa, believe it or not. Crazy times. But bottom line is that if you scroll up, you will see that the Eminem Show is indeed the best album. What do you think is better than the Eminem Show?
Encore.
Really?
I like Encore.
I dislike Encore.
Really? What's on Encore? Let's see if I'm remembering
And
it correctly.
if I'm correct, Encore's not a full album. It does release tracks that were never seen before, but it also re-releases a lot of
Bro,
songs.
my first single, Yellow Brick Road, Evil Deeds,
like Toy
M
Soldier.
Calls Paul.
I
Are
know.
you shitting
I
me?
get it. I
Big
understand.
weenie.
Ass Like That, Mockingbird.
Like Toy Soldiers, one shot, two
Isn't
shot.
Fuck on this?
Encore is the best album. Kiss My Nuts.
Look, yeah, but look at the track list for the Eminem Show.
Puke. There I go. Thinking of you again.
White America, Business, Cleaning Out My Closet, Square Dance, Soldier, Say Goodbye to Hollywood, Drips, Without Me, Sing for the Moment, Superman, Haley's Song, When the Music Stops, Say What You Say, Till I Collapse, My Dad's Gone Crazy.
All right.
Banger after
All right.
banger.
Yeah.
All right. They're now tied for first place in my mind.
You need what you need to do tonight, tomorrow, soon is first you're going to listen to Recovery.
No,
First you're going to listen to Recovery.
I don't have Spotify Premium.
It's probably free by now on YouTube or something.
More like it's 2023. Get your shit together.
Yeah, we talked about earlier today, like what we could be doing.
He's not happy with me, but he's definitely not happy with you.
The last
either.
time I checked, I'm the only one not living with my grandmother in this podcast.
Oh, God damn it. I can't say anything.
he's got my beat. the walls have come down. I have no defense left.
I have been beat.
I surrender.
Fuck you guys. I'm sorry I can't afford Spotify Premium because my grandmother doesn't pay my fucking rent.
There is nothing more I can do. I've been torn down.
Nothing grinds my gears like Nathaniel saying, "Oh yeah, I don't pay rent because I just buy the meat."
It's expensive meat.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like we're the good guys. I'm the good guy. Right?
No, yeah.
No, exactly. No, but Like, hey guys, I'm going to Walmart. You need anything? Yeah, you want to grab that? Yeah, sure thing, no problem. Don't pay me back because I live here. It's all cool.
You're such a good kid.
It's a fair exchange.
You're like the perfect example of what a good little boy should be.
I'm a great kid. I took my birthday money this year and bought Zach an Xbox.
Aren't you just?
I'm sick of people.
Does he
saying-
know that? 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna hear
does
that.
know that. And,
Okay.
you know, it's just like people are
Just
like, he's a bad
dropped.
guy. He's a bad. Oh yeah. Not only am I fighting Matt Walsh, but I'm gifting my brother an Xbox.
God damn.
Yeah, life's good. And I told you I'm a reformed Christian. I love God and Jesus and Sims and hymns. Yep.
Hymns and hymning and humming.
Matt Walsh, if you're listening, I have to have my boys back, but I would still love to sit down and talk with you sometime. But fuck you too at the same time because Nathaniel's gonna kick your ass.
Let's go. I look forward to talking with him like after I kick the shit
Yeah,
out
of
him,
course.
dude. Because like
It'll be like the first Rocky movie when Apollo and Rocky are in the hospital and Apollo comes into Rocky's or Rocky comes into Apollo's room to talk to him after the fight. It'll be just like that.
when I hit him with a spinning elbow, right? He's gonna wake up, and I'm gonna be sitting there, and I'm gonna say, "What is a woman?" No. Because I need him to get hit in the head. Because what if he changes his answer?
You're gonna be laying in your bed all broken and bloody and beaten, and Matt Walsh is gonna shuffle into your room in the dead of night after you've kicked the shit out of him, and he's just gonna look at you and go, "Did you give me your best?"
I thought he was gonna be like, "You're a woman. You're what that is. A weak
found it."
individual, not capable of doing anything."
And then he'd say, "Did you give me your best?"
Yeah,
Yep.
God.
And you'd say, "No."
because at the end of the day, it was me that was the low life human being,
Right.
And I fucked up. I was out of pocket.
And then for the next 3 movies, you'll spend building a bond with Matt Walsh.
And I am the way I am now, but after this is going to happen, I'm going to be writing for the Daily Wire,
And
and I'm going to be exposing you guys and how like you're not what we
who's
need
the
right
Bud Light
now.
tranny, Nate? What's it? Dylan Mulvaney, right? And then, so for the 4th movie, Dylan Mulvaney is going to fight Matt Walsh and kill him. And then you're going to have to fight Dylan Mulvaney and win back Matt Walsh's honor.
Damn.
We're going to make
Damn.
4 fucking Rocky movies out of this.
Mulvaney, Walsh, Beauchene 2.
Yes.
The 3-way fight. Should I just fight both of them?
Do it.
Anyone else you want to add? Send me your strongest
Mitch
furry.
McConnell?
Yeah.
Please send me your strongest furry. Bro, some 6'5" Marine is going to show up.
What are you saying about furries?
Well, it turns out. Turns out I'm a lot fucking bigger than you, buddy. We're in a lot of places you wouldn't think.
Under all this fur is pure muscle, idiot.
Yo, did you guys watch the fights on Saturday? How was the Strickland fight?
What a performance.
I like Strickland.
So, all right, I want to talk about Sean Strickland because I think as far in terms of fighting goes, he's just a fucking brawler. Okay, he
Yeah.
knows how to box, and like it's impressive. Whatever, he's got a good record. He's a fun character to watch. I like his shirts that say my pronouns are Sean Strickland, but I also really enjoy his cancel me shirts.
Yeah.
But I'm a ginormous Israel Adesanya fan.
Yeah.
And I have been since his debut. You know,
course.
he loves Avatar: The Last Airbender, really talented mixed martial artist. And I think he went into that fight very too confident. Like, oh, this guy's a stupid boxer hillbilly.
Did he lose?
Yeah, he did. He lost badly.
Damn.
And I think he went in with this guy's stupid as fuck. There's no way I lose to a clown like this. Whereas Sean trained triple what he normally trains because he knew he was going up against the fucking champ.
Got him.
Sean Strickland is the...
Was it a title fight?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, Sean Strickland is now
wasn't
the
paying
middleweight
attention.
UFC champion of
Okay.
the world. He, oh, fuck. So he's the only UFC fighter in the entire history of the MMA, well, you know, in this period that has a knockdown against Israel Adesanya. Because Alex Pereira did knock out Izzy, but it wasn't, that was the end of the fight. So a knockdown is when you knock them down, but they get back up. So he's the first fighter to knock them down.
But wait, what happened before? It was like right at the end.
So he knocks him down in round 1. I think, in my opinion,
No,
Izzy,
not the fight that just happened, but before you just said he was knocked out, but technically,
By Pereira.
yeah.
So yeah, he got fucking slept and he got knocked out and he lost the title to a guy that had beat him in kickboxing.
But wait, that doesn't.
You're confusing Nate. Explain to Nate what happened in the fight before the Strickland fight.
No, he just did. I'm just saying. Like you said, he'd never been knocked down before, but like getting knocked out doesn't get.
No, it doesn't
counted.
count. It doesn't count. They're two different things.
Yeah, a knockout and a knockdown are different.
Because
I just
a
figured it'd be one
knockdown
and the
implies
same.
you got back up. You weren't out cold. So you got hit hard enough to hit the ground, but you got right back up.
Oh, I thought it would work like, if you get like a block in basketball and you take the ball away from that person, that would be like a block and a rebound.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But no, they're two different things. But he was the first fighter to do it because he knocks him down in round one. Izzy takes round two just by applying a little more pressure. Strickland takes 3, 4, and 5 just by constant pressure and good defense.
Wow.
So he won by a decision?
Yeah.
Oh,
he,
wow.
he didn't knock him out. He won by a decision, but like it was pretty fucking crazy.
That's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the highlights. Sean's my type of guy.
Sean is your type of guy.
Yeah, I'm sad to see Adesanya lose. But
It was a tough one, but it's his own fault because I don't think he should have been prepared. Like, I'm not saying he didn't train, but like when you look at it, it doesn't look like he really tried anything.
He judged a book by its cover.
He did. He judged the book by his cover, and he anticipated him winning like a specific way. And I think that was his problem because if he had tried wrestling, Sean might have been fucked. Because Sean's not a wrestler. He trained it for this fight, but he's just a brawler. He just throws fucking steel haymakers.
Where's Sean from?
America, baby.
No, I know, but like
couldn't tell you.
because
Couldn't fucking
he
tell you.
looks like a fucking farm boy, like an Iowa farm boy. He's a big shithead.
He is a big shithead, and he plays off of it so fucking well.
Anaheim.
Oh, really? He's a Cali boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are
This
parts of
fucking guy.
Anaheim that are pretty mean.
I mean, yeah, if you
I mean, does he fight out of Anaheim? Where was he born?
Well, it says born.
Oh, okay, all right.
do you know his like backstory at all?
I just know what I've seen from him on social media. People have just been posting him talking shit about Izzy, and that's where I was first introduced to him. And then I like did a deep dive
And found out who he was.
saw that he was my type of guy, and was like, "Ooh, this looks interesting."
Yeah,
because I love Izzy. I think Izzy's a great fighter.
Mhm.
Looks like Anaheim.
Okay,
Yeah. But bottom line is that Israel Adesanya was not prepared for that fight. And honestly, he was humble as fuck about it. After he lost, he would fucking raise Sean's hand. He's like, "You're a fucking champ, dude. Keep up the great work. It was a
yeah, it's
pleasure."
because he's a good sport.
Yeah, absolutely. But in that sport, you see fucking people just going "fuck you" even after they've knocked out their opponent. You know,
I'd say that's more in wrestling.
no,
But
'cause
that's also just
Like
because that's a show.
WWE wrestling.
I think
that's also just a show.
Dana contains it pretty well. But you get incidents like the Khabib hopping on the fucking octagon a couple of years ago.
Bro, that
During-
shit was wild.
Yeah, like, absolutely. You never see something like that in the UFC.
But
Never.
that was like the worst feud in the past.
That was a bad one.
Seriously.
Daddy Dana doesn't allow things like that.
No.
Yeah, but if anyone's gonna get away with
It's
it,
Conor McGregor
or
or Khabib
Khabib.
Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
And that's the other. Before we go, I just want to say these fucking guys from Dagestan are fucking insane.
Dude, hard places breed hard
Man,
men.
I'm not denying that. There's a guy. What the fuck is his name? It's like Ahmed Khabib Nurmagomedov Nabib. So he's got Khabib's full name and his name along
That's
with other
crazy.
Khabibs and Arkovs and Makarovs.
They're probably cousins.
Yeah, Smirnoff, Jackoff, Rippinoff.
Yeah.
They're all the fucking same, dude. It's fucked up. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Remember those that fell today.
Never forget.
Remember to play Starfield. Remember to check out our website.
Remember to buy our fucking shirts so we can get the veterans their drinking
And
money.
please reach out to us if you want to say something about Starfield, if you want to insult one of us, if you want to buy our toe pick,
If you wanna
whatever the
fight
fuck it is.
Nathaniel.
If you want to fight me, it's okay.
Check it all out at effingBros.com.
We love you guys.
Love yas.